Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are absolutely going to put that one in our documentary. What a night, what a win for Wrexham against a Premier League team. We have been waiting for a cup run where we meet a Prem team. It has finally happened after 3 years under Ornor, and we won. We are through to the next round. Not a certainty, but almost that we are going to end up with another Prem team in the next round. Can we do it again? Who knows? Let's see. Of course we can. Why did I say who knows? Of course we're going to win. We're going to win the FA Cup. But before we start the show, we have a new introduction built specially for WREXtra time. So let's play that and then I'll be back and we will dive into it.
Opinions be told. Wrexham forever, through thick and thin. It's WREXtra time, let the calls begin.
So what do we think about that then, ladies and gentlemen? We've got Aaron to thank for that one. He has put intros together for all the shows. I have been asking for intros for ages and he has done them. We may make a couple little edits here and there, but in the chat, guys, what do you think about that intro and how much do you love Aaron? Because I like it. I like it a lot. Anyway, this is WREXtra time. For anyone who has not been here before, what we do is we talk about the show. You are welcome to come and join me. This is about your opinions, not mine. You can lead the show whichever way you want to go, and I will give my opinions whether you want them or not. But guys, it's up to you. Come on in. Link in the chat. Let's do that before I forget. Wouldn't be the first time I've forgotten to put it out there. So, right, link in the chat, guys. Come and join us in the background. And I will get to you shortly. I'll bring you in. You can have your say. Okay. It is past midnight for me, guys, but I am buzzing after that match. So let's see how late it goes. Let's see how much we want to chat tonight. Can we do a full 90 minutes and then another extra 30 minutes and then another 10 minutes for the penalties? Let's see. Let's see how far we get tonight. Okay, in the chats, first up, we have to go for this. We have to bring up Kelly Davidson. $25. Thank you very much, Kelly, for following the show and donating at that sort of level. Comment tonight is, this result solidifies Wrexham 2.0. This team is now part of Wrexham's storied history. The players are fully invested in the story and the fans invested in them. Very good point. Very solid point. Yes, this is our Wrexham 2.0. Obviously, Mullen was a massive part of the Wrexham 1.0, but now we have swapped out a lot of players. It took time to come together. And they have done so. And yes, this is how we want to go forward into the future. Attacking fun football. Thank you, Kelly, for that one. James, I see you in the background there. I'll bring you in shortly. I hope that is just a cigar. If it's not, please put it away. Okay, 2 minutes. I'm just going to say hi to the chat and I'll get you in. All right, guys, queue up in the background. I would love to have a huge amount of people come in tonight, break our total for the most amount of people on stream, because I think that match deserves it. 3-3, going all the way through the extra time, kept them out in extra time, got to the penalties, and AO did his magic. What? Okay, I'm going to start with this. I'm going to call out Josh. What on earth was he on about digging out AO like that during the match. Come on. No. I'm not having that. I put it in the chat. I said AO for the win, and it was AO for the win. The only way it could have been better is if he'd taken a penalty himself. I was hoping he would have actually stood up and kicked one. But look, other people wanted it. They had good penalties. Maybe he should have taken Macca's penalty, actually. Maybe he should have taken Macca's penalty. Okay, so talking points for tonight, maybe. John Sampson has one. Is it just me, or has Dabo improved this season? We will talk about Dabo tonight. At the moment, he is absolutely my love-hate character. I love him. I hate him. I love him. I hate him. Has his flaws, but damn, when he's good, he's really, really good. Ted Nelson is here. Bonnie Andrews is still in shock. What a ride. Absolutely. Aha. I see James's comment. He also has a love-hate with Dabo. Maybe we can talk about that. S-Mag thinks that AO needs to be nailed down to a new contract. Maybe not quite yet. Summer is fine. He has a 27 contract, so he has another season with us. If they want to give it to him now, I'm happy with that. I have no problem with that. Absolutely. Hip Karma is in the house. Are we going to see Hip Karma on tonight's show? It has been a while. John Sampson again talking about Dabo. We'll talk about Dabo. Let's talk about the Doco. That win over Notts Forest is gold level content for the series. Absolutely. You can guarantee that's going to be a full episode. Definitely. And actually, do you know what? With the goals that went in tonight, some of our older players from our, let's say, Wrexham 1.0 may get some love during that episode, coming into it with their stories. We'll see. We shall see. Matt White is here. Stick that in your documentary. We will, absolutely. Sea Lord of Bravos. When is the next draw? Again, this cup shit is fun. The next draw is I believe it's tomorrow. I haven't actually checked. It should be tomorrow, after most of the matches are played. But we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing it up with the other one. I haven't actually checked. But it should be soon enough. Kalindon, talking about the documentary as well. Welcome. I don't recognize that name. Maybe you want to jump in with us tonight. I'd like a few new people to jump in with us tonight, actually. So guys, queue up. Ruth says, thank you to me for staying up late. If you want to get your comment put up on the show, the easiest way to do it is to be nice about me. Because I'm always happy to throw up comments saying lovely things about me. John Sampson, wow, we're big time now. As if we weren't big enough. As if we weren't Hollywood FC, huh? What's more Hollywood than writing that script? You would swear we actually were filming this for a show. Okay. Wigan beat Preston North End. Okay. Notts County, you're welcome. Links. Oh, there's Macca comments. Not going to put them up yet. If we don't go negative on tonight's show, we may just ignore Macca tonight. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Windass was off today, according to A2Z. I don't know. He was crazy off, maybe a little bit, but he did come on late. I thought he did okay. Kelly calling out Josh as well on tonight's show. Josh is a hater. I was loving that match. I was loving all that match. He was hating a little bit, actually. He was. Okay, Doyle. Let's be positive, though. Doyle, Broadhead, and Ollie were incredible. AO became a hero, and I called it. A2Z, no sleep for Paddy tonight. Maybe not. We'll see. People calling out Macca. Guys, let's see. Unless you absolutely really want to do it, I probably want to ignore Macca tonight. Okay. Dobson looked dead. Yes, at the end of the match, he did. He looked dead. We'll maybe talk about that, because we will talk about Dobbs, and he had a fantastic match tonight. Lots of players actually had really good matches tonight. Okay, some shout outs there for Scar not being on top of his game. Hab says we brought the Hollywood Magic. Okay, A2Z is calling it already. We play Man City next. Ooh, that's a big call. That's a big call. Do you know what? No. I want to play the weakest team left. I want to get the perfect draw, and I want to get a little League 2 team, and I want to come in with no messing, and I want to smash them 4-0, and then I want Man City. Am I asking for too much, or am I just drawing the script? Let's see. And yeah, imagine City at the Etihad. Oh God, Kelly's got the forks out. Now we just need Birmingham City to lose to Cambridge United. Okay, Esteban has a nice comment there you can read in the chat. I'm not going to put it up for reasons you will know when you see it. Okay. I'm trying to get through the comments as quick as I can. There's loads of comments. The comments are commenting tonight. Kakachi looked good tonight. A call out there from Ricky. Who was... Ooh, here's one in the chat, everybody. Who was man of the match? I don't think that's an easy call. Now, actually, this is something I did not say on the warm-up show that I had thought of it at some point, probably before we got on, is the momentum. That if we played tonight, I was kind of hoping, as long as we didn't have like a soul-crushing loss or something like that, that actually put the players a little bit out of form. But watch this. Momentum is now on our side. 5 wins in a row if you count the cup. 5 wins in a row. We are going to go in with a lot of positivity to this next match. That's great. Yeah, so Woody there is saying that Macclesfield or Grimsby. That's who I want. Macclesfield or Grimsby in this next round. After that, then you can give us one of the big boys again. You know, just for a little up and down, up and down. You know, not too high, not too low. Let's play both of them. Let's do the highs and the lows. Sea Lord agrees. Okay, well, actually, maybe this is fair. AO has got to be man of the match. Probably, yeah. Okay, bit of love for Longman. Someone said Dobson. Macclesfield, newly promoted team. The National League. Okay, interesting one here from Ted. Our transfer window may get real interesting now with that performance. Maybe. Okay, right. First up then is James Lee sitting patiently in the background. And Habs, I see you there too. I'll bring you in shortly. Guys, I'm going to throw the link out there. Again, queue up in the background. Let's hit 10 people on the show tonight. I'm going to go big. Big. Come on, take 2 minutes, say hi, give us your comments, and we go from there. James!
What's up, brother?
How's my man?
I'm good. Oh, yeah, man, a little victory cigar, you know.
Okay, lead us off then. What's our first topic? What are we going to hit first?
Hey, come on.
Okay, let's do it.
We got the haterade. Now, look, here's my thing. Here's my thing with wanting to stick with AO. One, he's helped us through, 2 promotions now?
Yeah.
He's 24, almost 25. He has another good 4 or 5 years worth of development. I don't mind Danny being our number 2 because he does have that long Premier League history. But there was a reason why he was number 2 keeper at Leicester City.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
AO is still developing. Danny this is his last hurrah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Danny really needs to embrace the chomp row.
Yeah. I'm happy with Ward. What I saw of him when he was in was good. It was solid. Yeah, that's fine. Now, tonight's effort from AO, whether it's good, bad, indifferent, or otherwise, I do not think you can count against him, even if it was horrendous and we lost tonight, because it's different. It's a cup match. It's a Prem team. Everybody was struggling, you know, so I would not count this against them, even if we had a horrible night. And what he has been doing in the league has been solid. So, yeah, I think we need to keep him. And long term, like, as we move forward, I do think it's very likely, if not probable, that at some point AO will sit the bench. We'll bring someone else in and he will be understudy. Maybe only for a short time, maybe not. It depends. The way I see him staying at number one for the long term is if we stick in championship for a couple of seasons.
Yeah.
If we're here for a while, if we end up playoff, but don't make it through, he could get to that level you're talking about, and stay number one for a long time and go with us. But right now, at the moment, if we get up soon, I could see him definitely being one of the three in the Prem with us. And yeah, I don't mind locking him down right now and keeping him there. But for this season, he keeps it.
Sorry, Paddy. I think he has a club option to extend his contract for a year. I think. I don't know. You may have to check that for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he has a club option to extend him a year.
Well, if it is and it's on the club side, I'm pretty sure that'll get optioned. That'll get added, yeah.
If not, they need to go ahead and lock him up. Call it a 1-year extension or whatever, but they need to extend him somewhat. Otherwise, Wrexham's fixing to get phone calls for him. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if he was wearing claret and blue in East London, he'd be the number one keeper.
Okay, that's fair. That's interesting. How much is AO worth? I don't really know at the moment.
And transfer market has him at 2 million euros. So
too cheap. Yeah, too cheap. I don't think he's been marked up yet. You know, that'll depend on where we finish at the end of this season. I would say
he's worth 5 easily.
Yeah,
right now
he'll get a significant jump at the end of the season in that. Not that that's real anyway. But AO's staying. Let's not worry about that too much. We all want to keep him. I do. Okay, I'm going to ask this question in the chat. All right, guys, jump straight in the chat with this one. Is there anybody who agrees with Josh? Does anybody want to put it out there in the chat with their name above it that they agree with Josh? I warned Josh before. I was talking to him just before he started. I warned Josh. I told him I'm going to dump all over him for his AO take. He knows.
He's had that take for 1.5 years now. Like, what the fuck, my guy? Sorry for the language, but seriously. I love Josh, but come on, dude. His bad takes are bad.
He's listening. I told him. You're entitled to your opinion, Josh, but your opinion is wrong.
Just because it's your opinion don't mean you're right.
Yeah. And you got the link, brother. If you want to come in and defend yourself, do it. But anyway,
producer Anna Cuddy.
Okay, right. Habs, I'm going to bring Habs in and join us here. Okay, I'm going to put.
I got a question for you, Paddy.
And that's it. Okay, go on, quick, so I can bring Habs in. What's your question?
I mean, you can bring him in, but I want to ask you a quick question.
Go on then.
If we had the chance to bring in Nico Williams because of Forest's relegation issues, would you throw a big check at him if you had the transfer power? If you were the director of football at Wrexham, would you go after Nico Williams and have Libby as our backup left wing back or left back versus having to play Thompson out of position?
Yeah, sure. But
see, that's what I think we need to start doing. We need to start looking at 25 and under, or maybe 26 and under guys that are playing for relegation teams.
His value is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, I know, but he's
So
worth it.
okay,
Like
so yeah,
I watch him.
drop your level down a bit. Yeah, like he's on 70 million. They're talking about for him.
Really? Good
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
Okay, I thought it was
So,
like
but
25,
anyway,
30.
yeah, I get the point. Yeah, if the club were willing to pay it and drop 20 million on somebody, then yeah, absolutely upgrade him. And I'd say that for anybody in the team. If we're willing and can get in a player of such quality and they have the money, then yes, you take it.
Well, also you got to remember tonight we transfer market has our club value at, and that's transfers and everybody's wealth in that at 50 some odd million, maybe 60 million euros. They have Nottingham Forest at 600 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay,
let
yes, but they didn't play their 600 million team.
by the end of the game,
I
they
know.
had.
Yeah. Okay, it's strong team, but let's not dive too far into that. But yeah, I get your point. Habs, hello.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on?
Yo, we're just talking about a 600 million team that we just beat.
Yeah, but we also got to be careful. Let's not make fun of Mr. Marinakis' team. He's a very
Because what? Because we might be playing them next season.
no. Mr. Marinakis is a very good man. He's a very good man.
Okay, here's a question: Is it if we are playing them next season? Is it more likely that we're playing them in the Prem or that we're playing them in the Championship?
Championship.
No, I think here's the thing. Sean Dyche came in. He's a very good manager for what he is. He's a fireman. He is. He's not going to be the guy to take you where you are. He's just there to make sure you stay up and survive. That's the kind of thing he'll be. Other teams below are just bound to come back down to the Championship. So
Okay,
West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves are coming down. From the looks of it, there's no way. And I think Nuno got sacked recently as well.
Yeah.
From
So
Forest, not at West Ham.
No, at West Ham he got fired.
When?
I think today or yesterday.
Hold on, let me.
Okay,
I'm a West Ham
that's
fan.
fine.
I
We're
haven't
not
seen
really
that on
playing.
none of my
Doesn't
teams.
matter. Off topic. Let's stay on topic here. Okay, so something from tonight's match, Habs.
There's a lot. I mean,
Yeah, big one.
Broadhead. It just constantly he was turning him out. He was just turning him out. He was shredding their defense.
He was good. You
He
can
was shredding
see the
their
quality in Broadhead tonight. Absolutely.
Yeah, we got
shredding
him on
their
a bargain.
defense constantly.
Okay, there wasn't really much to say about Broadhead. Really, he got in, he got chances, he looked fantastic. He certainly knew what he was doing around Premier League players.
But what about the Kakache goal? That was incredible.
The Kakache goal was amazing. Let's give Kakache a little bit of love. I know you mentioned about upgrading him, but he got in there. He saw the opening and he came in after it. He absolutely wanted that, and that's what Wrexham is. That's the type of determination that has gotten us up multiple leagues. And some people have spoken about this new Wrexham 2.0. Let's call it 2.0 tonight for the chat that came in. And like people were saying, oh, well, is it Wrexham? Does it have everything that the old Wrexham had and all of this? Are they coming together? Can Parky do it again? We saw it tonight. That was the Wrexham determination. That was playing for the badge. That was playing for your teammates. And for all the mistakes that were made, so be it. But they kept going. They kept going. They didn't let the heads come down. Even after both goals that were scored against us came within minutes. They were really quick answers to our goals. They still didn't put the heads down and they kept going.
That's why I wanted to. Go ahead, Hab.
I was just going to say that this is the first match he's properly started as well. So, and he was always in the mix. He was in the mix. He was getting there. He was a little bit off in certain aspects because you can tell there's a bit of rust on him. So
yeah,
he's a bit rusty in certain areas. But you could see that the play style was coming in, and you could tell that rust was slowly to be shaken off. So and he saw that. He found. I think he did an underlapping run. He did. He went around Dobson, got the ball, boom, just goes in. Beautiful. You can see that. You could see that Serie A play come in.
He was good. He was good. I really enjoyed him tonight. Obviously, Parky protected him a little bit, taking him off at 60 minutes. He wanted to be sure that he didn't overtax him coming back on. I think we could have done with him a little bit longer. Thomason did okay. He wasn't too bad out on that side. So I don't mind Thomason. A very quick answer here. I think Kihachi is better, which is not surprising considering Thomason is stepping up into the role. It's not his natural position.
It's only his first time, really, but he still played well. He still played well in that role.
He did still play well. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
In that role, he played well doing that as well. Even though he's gone up, this is like his proper first time going up against a Premier League team as a Championship player, as a left wing back, and he was still connecting the shots together. But you could tell the rest of the team were just really tired from that point. But they were just still going at it as much as they can. Even when we were tired, we were still trying to go forward and trying to get the ball into the box. So you could see it there. You could quite clearly see it. They were just doing everything they can. And then it's just everything was right. And Parky finally got his Premier League scalp with Wrexham.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, that's not to say he hasn't had Premier League scouts before. He has. He's had Premier League scouts before against Aston Villa. He's got it at Chelsea when he was at Bradford at the time. But he got it with Wrexham this time because that's what he wanted to get. He wanted his Premier League scalp with this new team, and he finally got it. And we didn't stop attacking, and it's only near the end when we really had to go into defence. We still attacked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's starting to get a little more offensive. He's starting to realize we'll give up one goal, maybe two, but if we keep putting the ball forward, we're going to put 3 or 4 behind, into the net.
Okay.
Like, I think he's starting to trust the front line a lot more, which is why he's comfortable-ish going, being on the front foot a little bit more.
Yeah.
And what about Rathbone just chasing them down? Every time they got the ball, he was on the pounce on them straight away, pressing them all the time. He wouldn't stop. He wouldn't stop going after them, even when he did that. And as much as people might think Windass wasn't doing anything, he was doing as much as he could. He was doing everything he could. But he was kind of playing a false 9 at times as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he was dragging players a lot. Which was interesting. It did kind of break up the plays in the defense a lot. I really rate Windass, but I don't mind him rotating. If we get enough players up in that front group, like honestly, if you're talking
coming off as a super sub,
yeah, and especially it's getting tight now because at the moment Rathbone is playing in that group of 6. So if you have Windass, Broadhead, and Kiefer Moore, and then you're starting to talk about Lewis O'Brien, but we can play him more midfield as well, maybe. So you've
Lewis O'Brien did excellent as well today.
He did do excellent, but he can't bloody well finish, and he shouldn't be in the front 3. But so you got your first 3, right? You've got Moore, Windass, Broadhead. They're not going to be moved out of the 6. That's our starting 3, let's say. But then you have Smith, Rathbone, and O'Brien. Now, sorry?
3 goals in 4 matches for Ollie since he's come back from injury.
It's starting to be like, who do you move out? Because we do need someone else.
Matty James.
Out of the attack? Matty James is not.
Oh, no. I thought
I'm just without talking extras, because I'm just talking 2 for every role. We should have 6 kind of as our main front 3.
What I was saying about that is you moved Dobson to Matty's position and you put Ollie at Dabo's spot.
He was playing in Sheets' position today. Dabo was playing in Sheets' position, I think. No, he was playing Matt. No, actually, he was playing in Matty's position. He was. I think we had because Sheep was on there. So yeah, he was playing in Matty's position.
Yeah, the CDM position. Yeah, I think that's where Dabo will be great at. And then
I wasn't talking about Dabo at all. How did we get onto Dabo?
Because
Front
they're
six.
playing him forward this year. In the midfield, they're playing him more forward.
Is he playing in our front three? No, he's
Eh,
not.
He's not. He's not.
He's not.
He's
I'm
not.
talking about the front three. It got switched
I didn't bring it
off
up. He brought up.
because you mentioned moving somebody.
Okay.
That's why it got switched. Stick to
Okay.
so we have 6 main players up there at the moment. It's Lewis O'Brien, it's Smith, and it's Rathbone.
Yeah.
But like, if you're bringing in another one, then who are you kind of shuffling out?
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. Let's not dive into it too much because let's just say that's a little negative saying who's going to leave. But that's a tough one. Rathbone is stepping up. Smith had a hard time of it tonight. He showed how good he can be. He can get into positions. He got really close a lot. So
Do you know who he needed?
He worried the defenders, but he didn't get it finished.
The thing is, he was doing what he usually does. He stretches the defence so much, and he gets into those dangerous positions. But Dobson doesn't have that kind of. He doesn't. He needed Matty James to be able to do that. Matty James and Smith, they work so well together when he does that. Because you can tell when Matty James lobs that ball, goes over to him, Smith is right there to get the ball into the net. Now Smith was close to it, but he could have gotten that third goal. He could have gotten that third goal.
Yeah, I called it out in the show. I was saying, oh God, I hope that Smith miss doesn't hurt us. That second one, the second one was really close.
Well, if you were during the game thread, Nat, I put in there after we had scored the second goal. I said, "Come on, Wrexham, put the sword to him." Because if we'd have put 4 back into the net in the first half, they'd have showed their belly. They wouldn't have put on all those first team guys. Sean Dyche would not have wasted their energy if we'd have put 4 in the back of the net in the first half.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the midfield because we keep talking about them a little bit. Okay, where's the comment? I just hear Ricky Quinlan Jr. kind of leads into this. O'Brien should play next to Sheaf. That's his best position. Look at his career. That's where he's played his best. We've spoken about this numerous times. So at the moment, we only have 2 at the back central defenders, right? That's normally Sheaf and James. Dobson comes in as well. But when one or two of them are out, we don't have other options. Now I think O'Brien is an option, but he hasn't been used there yet. But we need backup. We need another central defender in case of a couple of injuries that could absolutely wipe us out in that area. If Parky isn't going to play O'Brien there unless he's absolutely injury screwed for all the other players, we definitely need to do something back there. Who now? When Maka came on, did he come on for Sheaf? Was who did he swap? Remind me.
I think so.
Thomason.
No, he didn't come on for Thomason.
No, they moved Thomason to his midfield position.
They moved into the midfield position, and then McLean ended up going on to the left.
Oh, McLean. Okay, they did switch.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
I did not like that. I just thought, oh no. I just had the oh no feeling.
We got lucky on that side. We had a lot of problems down that side. But
You could immediately see the passing just was just gone by that point. It was going down, but then when McLean comes on, he was just it didn't improve at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight's match showed our limitation as far as bringing on quote-unquote quality subs.
Yeah, but okay, do you know what? Let's just take the moment to say that, though. What did we expect? Like, we are a newly promoted championship side. We know we don't have the depth. But we survived with heart, with effort. Absolutely, guys. So those guys are going to be wrecked.
And world-class goalkeeping.
And some world-class goalkeeping, right? Yeah. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I have it here beside me. I'm going to bring this up, right? I'm going to bring up the FOTMOB results just to show what they've done for our team. Share screen. Okay.
That left side ought to be lit up like a Christmas tree.
No, you'd be surprised.
The right was just as much used. It was.
Okay, so you may not be able to see it here, but I can call it out for us, right? If you notice, there's only 2 oranges on the pitch for our side. So that was Scar 6.2 in the middle, who didn't have an amazing game. But again, he played absolutely out his socks. He was trying. He did make a couple of mistakes, but everyone is going to make a couple of mistakes against the Prem team. So that's not terrible. Hyam had a 6.7 out on the right-hand side. Then Doyle, last man in the back line, 7.3. He had a fantastic game. He
Incredible,
showed some
man.
real talent. He showed a bright future.
You see some of his defending as well. Some of his
Yes,
defending.
chasing back and taking the tackle. That some lovely defending there.
That
Then
one bit
across-
where he gets that ball and then he just gets it out of the way and then someone just picks it straight back up and it's like, yes, that's what you're doing, Doyle.
Yeah. Then midline here, we have, starting on the left, Kakache 7.8, Dobson 8.6, Sheaf 7.4, Longman 7.3. So fantastic midfield there. And Dobson got 2 assists for the goals tonight. One was from the free kick. Yeah, from the free kick, wasn't it? Or yeah, pretty sure. Or the corner. He took a kick.
Oh, yeah, he did, didn't he? That was the one Dom Hines scored, was it? Yeah.
Yes, that's the header Dom Hines scored. Yeah.
Yep.
So he got 2 assists tonight. And then up front we have Broadhead 8.2, Ratbone 8.3, and Smith 7.2. Nuts.
Yeah, that's
Excellent. Like, against Prem quality, that is huge.
Yeah, as much as I love AO, like Ollie's the man of the match.
Came off at 70 minutes, scored a goal. That's a hard one. When we scored 3 goals and people stayed on the whole time.
Look at I think he recovered the most second balls on the team tonight. I don't know. I got to go back and rewatch it, but like anytime we needed to get the ball, he was there. He was the guy that was cleaning up the trash, either in our end or in their end, which is how he got his goal.
And he was pressing the hell out of them all. Anytime there, he was just ready to just go at them to get the ball. He forced everyone to try and pass around as well.
Yeah. Now, so that's just briefly our team. There's a great comment here I want to bring up. If I can find it. Here it is, Matt White. Do need to remember we were basically playing a Premier starting lineup at the end. So they had 6 changes. Ndoye, Luiz, Savona, Bakwa, McAtee, and Zinchenko. All of them secondary players.
And Gibbs White. We had Gibbs White in there.
Every one of them were replaced with starters.
Gibb White, the biggest crybaby in the Premier League.
And Igor Jesus as well. And it's Jesus. It's Portuguese. It's Jesus, not Jesus.
Okay. So look, it was all heart. They absolutely. I'm not going to dig out anybody too much tonight. There were mistakes in different places. What do you expect?
In American sports, that was called a culture win.
Yeah.
You have to give it up to them because they were turning the screw on as well. Because those goals by Hudson-Odoi were just something else. They were the first goal. Those they were lobbing it in. I think one of them was by Nico Williams as well. I think with the assist, where he gets it up to Hudson-Odoi and he just gets it in. I think he heads it in. And that goal by Igor Jesus was really good as well. So you could tell just by the sheer quality they have and the way they were playing, they were able to just get to us at a certain point. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot that we're going to need to think about when it comes to improvements.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if any of the other third round matches have been played yet. Well, not all of them are for today, but so far the early leading goal for this week was Hudson-Odoi's second goal. Like that was beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, Silo de Bravos chose a comment in here. And yet, until very recently, some were expressing doubts whether Ratbone was up to the task at this level. I was one of them. And I'm going to defend it because I'll tell you why. Nobody knows if he was up to it because he didn't play.
Yeah.
He got himself injured and he wasn't playing. So he had to prove himself, just like everybody else had to prove themselves by playing. And I was worried that the injuries came at the absolute worst time for him and that he was not going to prove himself before the transfer window. I have said this numerous times earlier in the season because the talk of the transfer window has been going on for a long time. And I absolutely said Ratbone is one of those he needs to get on the pitch and he needs to prove himself before the January window.
And he hit the ground running.
He hit the ground running. Absolutely. Well, he got credited with a goal after 1 minute because they don't count the extra minutes after 90.
Oh, mate. But mate, that was incredible. I fear Man United might want to pick their boy back up. So I don't want that happening.
No, but here's one thing I will say though. Like we were briefly talking about it up front. Ratbone and Smith, right? If nothing else, they have absolutely proved that if they do decide to or ever need to leave Wrexham, they are championship level players. Someone in the championship will take them.
They are proven, and they are a threat constantly. As soon as Sam Smith comes on, as soon as you get the right player in the right formation and the right quality for him, he will get those goals for you. And it's the same with Rathbone. If you put him in the right formation, the right way, with the right players and the right quality, he will get those goals for you. And it shows. They've been scoring ever since they've been playing properly now. So and I don't count those like few minutes that Smith was coming on. Those were not really like proper matches. Yeah. It was as soon as he started properly playing, you could tell that immediately he was gonna. There was always moments you could tell he could score, and he's been scoring. So this is showing us. And if he's not scoring, he's such a threat that because he stretches the defense so much, even against a Prem team like this, he was stretching the defense of a Prem team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's what's incredible. He's doing it against Premier League clubs now. Yeah.
Silo chose up a comment again. Wasn't Ratbone a viable championship player at Rotherham?
No, they wanted to get rid of him for that reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, look, the one here, I'm also going to give a different proviso. Even if he was a viable championship player, once you move out of the championship and come down a league, even if you're choosing to do it for money or any other reason, you spend a season out of the league, you have to reprove yourself when you come back in. Now, you can prove that fact quicker if you have a history in the league because people will give you bonus points for having been there before. But everybody has to prove themselves when they come back. Some will earn it quicker than others. Like Maka was in championship for years. When he came back, we needed to see how he looked. All fairness, though, I know Maka was out for multiple seasons, so that's a little bit different. But Ashley, nice to see you in the chat there, buddy. Haven't spoken to you in ages.
Seeing Mac in his name and he pops up with a smile on his face.
He's happy. He's happier that Posh are turning a corner. Kelly Davidson mentioned Posh and poof, here he is, Ashley in the chat. Good man. Do you know what? Just because I'm in such a good mood, Ashley, I'm not even going to say a single negative thing about your team. I'll leave it alone tonight. I still have the jersey, by the way.
Habs, let me ask you, who would you like to see next round?
Someone easy.
There you go.
I don't need to. Seriously, mate. I was when it got to the pen, I was shaking to the point where I felt like there was going to be an earthquake.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I know who I would like to see us go against, but that's just because I'd like to see the Wrexham away fans show support with the protest going on, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Okay. Just before we move on, Matt White is saying Port Vale, they won tonight. Then Port Vale would be good. Mo Fall, he's still with them, isn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
It's still there.
He is still there, I think. Yeah. I want an away next time. Like I wanted this round. I want an away. I want a London team, just in case I can fly over and go join them. I want a huge club. I want Arsenal, Chelsea,
West Ham.
West Ham, maybe. Yeah. Ooh. Do you know what? Managers have a habit of getting fired after we beat them. How quick can we get them fired after we play them?
How about Wolves? If we're going to go for a Premier League team, how about Wolves or Burnley? Burnley will be annoying to deal with because they're very defensive. But maybe we can get one. We can put West Ham to the sword.
Yeah, but just for me, I want a big stadium. I want a huge stadium.
No, I want us.
Hold 60,000. It does.
Yeah.
For West Ham, yeah. But I mean, Wolves. Like Wolves isn't massive.
Yeah.
If West Ham loses to Wrexham in the FA Cup, they might run David Sullivan out of town on a rail.
Yeah. Now, for the ones that I mentioned, Mary says, Paddy, you don't want Arsenal. Yeah. I mentioned Arsenal. I want Arsenal. Arsenal, Chelsea.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, because then on the show we can talk about the history. We can show all the lovely shots of beating them in the past and then beating them in the future.
We won't Arsenal in the final.
No. Arsenal are too dangerous right now. You do not want Arsenal.
We do, but not the next round. Next round we'll take the easy team. The round after we can do it because are we already? I don't know
what of the round after. They are dangerous. They are. They will defend. They will defend like hell. They know how to defend, and they defend like their life. Everyone made fun of Arteta for playing low blocks so frequently. They did. Because here's the thing: if they get a set piece, if they get a corner, you should treat it like it's a penalty. You treat their corners like penalties, you do, or you treat any of their free kicks like penalties because they will score. They are terrifying.
I thought we were going to lose on free kicks and corners tonight. We're very lucky we didn't.
Whew. Well, Nottingham Forest is horrible at corners. They're almost as bad as West Ham as far as scoring from corners. Like that's not me bullshit. Like you go look at the stats; they're horrible at converting corners.
Okay, I don't care. We're not very good at them either. So
no, we are.
Well, we're not so good unless today. So
okay.
I just don't want to see Declan until the finals. Like the best midfielder in the world. Yeah, no, I'm good.
You have to see again. He's so good with free kicks and corners. I don't want to deal with that with Declan Rice. I don't want to deal with him. Did you see his 2 goals against Real Madrid? Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, 100 million my ass. We should have sold him for 150. Anyway, someone shut up. But yeah, that's why I want Wrexham to play West Ham. I want them to run David Sullivan out of town, and I know the Wrexham supporters that'll travel down there will join in with the West Ham supporters on the protest. I have faith in my Welsh Reds going down there.
Okay, Mr. Make Me is throwing it out. Okay, we've got arguments in the chat, people. The chat is chatting about who we're going to play. Arsenal are overrated. Players of other teams to be more fearful of. I'd like to go to a northern side like Liverpool, Man U, Man City, Everton.
Everton, yeah, I'd love Everton.
Yeah, that would be great for the local Wrexham supporters, of course. Yep. But that's horrible for me. That's very difficult for me. And it'll be harder to get tickets.
Can't you get a flight to John Lennon's airport?
No. Not everybody, everywhere flies everywhere. No.
I was going to say, y'all don't have a connection into Liverpool?
There's 5 million people in this country. No. You have to go through London. It can be done, but anyway, I'm just saying simply for me, London's much easier.
Yeah.
And
No, I get it.
big stadiums, easy to get the tickets, because even though there'll be a lot of Wrexham fans, not everybody will be able to travel for it. Whereas if it's local, like City United, I won't go over and try and compete with locals to get a ticket. Let the locals have it then. Okay, so all positive tonight. Have we anything else to bring up during the match that we need to discuss? Talking points. I know we're all having fun with the next team.
Can we play Dan Scar on the right where he belongs and Hyam in the middle where he belongs next time, please?
Dan Scar doesn't go play on the right.
He's always played in the centre.
He's always played.
Does he always play? I thought he played on the right once or twice. Okay.
Oh, maybe once or twice, but he doesn't belong out there. No. He's
not mobile enough.
Yeah, not now, certainly. Anyway, either.
Okay.
But yeah, apparently Hyam prefers being out there. Doesn't look like it to me, but apparently.
We definitely were missing Max out there on the right tonight.
Yeah.
It feels like he did have that inflexibility without having Max on there.
Yeah. Topics in the chat. Come on, guys, throw up topics or different questions. Now, I know we can dig. It's transfer season. I don't want to dig into who we need to replace or whatever after such a fun night tonight. Yeah. I'm going to stay away from it tonight because the boys played their ass off and we won. So I'm not going to go negative about that too much. Yeah.
Anybody want to talk about that beautiful 2.5 million pound pitch that held up like?
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, there was people that this summer and that, why are they spending that money on the turf and this and that? No, that was a long-term investment and smart.
Oh, absolutely. Look there, it's Prem ready. Yeah, basically.
It is a Prem.
Yeah,
it is a Prem quality pitch. It is so. But you know who's probably both sad but deep down smiling inside right now?
The groundsman.
Nico Williams' dad. Nico Williams.
Hates it for his boy, but loves it for the city.
Yeah.
He may be playing for Forest, but he's a Wrexham boy through and through.
You know, I'm going to give a little shout out to the groundskeepers. Actually, I know the ground has been upgraded and it's a fantastic new pitch, but the boys put in the effort to make sure it stayed that way with the weather that came in. There was pictures that went out on our Discord. Let me put it out now. There's a nice segue into our Discord. Basically, the pictures came out showing all the heat lamps around the edge of the pitch, because obviously the under pitch heating doesn't go out so far. They were taking care of every single piece of the pitch, making sure there was no issues, no chance of cancellations, anything like that.
Well, you know what's funny?
Just after the touch line is where the heating stops.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny? Birmingham also had that. It was snowing, I think, like a day or two ago in Birmingham, and all of a sudden the sky turned pink, and it was like, why is the sky turning pink? If you see videos on TikTok with that, and it was because they were heating theirs up as well with the lamps, and because of the way snow reflects light, the lamps. Because it was pink, everyone's skies were basically pink in Birmingham that day. So,
yeah, I was gonna say here in the States, if you see a pink sky, run.
Yeah, but that's how you look after a pitch. That's how you make sure you don't get cancellations. You know, asking about just how far the under heating goes out. See, I've always kind of had it in my head. Surely they should run it out a bit further, and maybe some of them do run it out that extra bit. But I remember watching the videos when we were putting in ours, and just outside the pitch, we had all the piping for the drainage and stuff like that. So we didn't really have space, and you can't dig down under the stands to make extra space. So that's basically the issue there, I think, is that you need the drainage at the side, and we just didn't have space. Some of the pitches might have that extra space to kind of run it under the TV boards or whatever. Doesn't look like we did.
I have a question, Paddy, for VAR, which will go into effect round after next.
Yeah.
Do they just have to plug stuff in, or what? I know we're VAR ready, but do they just have to plug something in? Okay, good.
Yeah. Yep.
Because it'll be the FA providing the VAR instead of us, because it's not really teams who do that. That's only for the Premier League, where they put VAR in semi-auto. I think they'll have a semi-auto ball in there, but it does a semi-auto offside system on there. But,
On ESPN, they were saying that in the 5th round, VAR takes effect.
yeah, I think that's right.
So,
But some of the lower leagues are not going to have it.
yeah.
If they survive. Now, I guess they normally don't.
Right.
I just wonder if it's a case of, well, you just have to do without it for that match. If it can't be done, it can't be done. Maybe is the answer to that one.
Yeah, that's
mean,
why I was.
No, go.
That's why I was. Whenever they said it during the match, I was like, "But what if Tremere gets to the final? They ain't got no damn VAR."
Well, the final and the semi-final are played in Wembley.
That's right.
Yeah,
so that's not an issue for those. Before that, I assume you just have to do without it if you haven't.
And when does replay go into effect? Next round?
There is no replays. They got rid of that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no replays. Okay.
I mean, Ryan. I was going to say something funny. Ryan was basically just changing his clothes. He was basically stripping down. He was at that point.
He was sweating his titties off.
He looked panicked. He did at some point.
Did you notice he missed the goal?
Yeah.
He ran straight out. He ran straight out.
After the
Like
goal.
he was yanking his shirt on as he was coming out.
Rob Mack will not be happy that he wasn't there live to watch that match. Ooh,
I could hear the cussing from LA.
He was probably working, Rob was, so I'm guessing that's probably the reason why. But God, it would have been so funny. It's so funny. I was thinking at some point he was just going to strip down to bare chest at some point. Because he was just constantly just taking off. He had a coat, and then he had the Wrexham sweat. He had his Wrexham cricket top, and then he just goes down to his shirt. And you could tell he was just getting hot at that point because he was just looked like he was stressed out.
He probably lost about 10 pounds worth of sweat tonight.
Yeah, I bet you it's one of these scenarios that it was absolutely freezing outside where the wind could get to you, and it was absolutely roasting inside. So every time he went in past that glass, I bet you it was lovely and toasty in the back.
Just all them people there in that close proximity.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
Body heat, yeah.
Yeah. So every time he couldn't stand it and he went into the back for a minute, he got toasted and then he came back out, he's freezing.
Yeah, commentators were cracking at him about it. I love it.
Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a quick look on X and see if Rob put up anything.
There's something I saw as well on X. I saw a post on our win, and it says Chelsea boy missed, but Arsenal man saves.
I tell you what, I wouldn't mind us going after Omari.
Yeah.
Like that's he's one of them young players that I would. We've got to get our age down. God, we got to get our age down. We've got to get more pace and athleticism in this side.
No way. Rob Mack has not posted since November 1st.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Also, forgot to say on X as well. You know when you started the show, right?
Yeah.
The boys that the guys on the the X account of Nottingham Forest, they hadn't posted anything still after Jay Rodriguez's goal.
Well, it's not like their owner's a volatile individual making rash decisions that has a history of making rash decisions.
Mr. Marinakis is an excellent and wonderful man. He does incredible things. Please don't place suspicious objects near us, Mr. Marinakis.
Okay.
I'm not suicidal.
Nothing on Ryan Reynolds. Next up, Not. Let's see what Knots have posted.
Ryan's too busy being mopped up and
yeah,
being sponge dry.
Okay, Nottingham Forest just put up a thank you for the support tonight. Yeah, and then just the comments about the match.
I
But you should see the time frame for when they post as well.
No congratulations to us, nothing.
Oh no,
That's bad form.
That's all right. We'll see their asses.
You know
this
what?
year.
You know what? Let's just start putting the we'll stick that in our documentary. Or you just got Jurassic. You just got Jurassic by Parky.
You just got Jurassic Parky.
Or you just got Disney FC'd. So just go start posting those everywhere. Yes, we'll stick in our documentary, and you're going to watch it.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch it and like it.
Okay, guys, you know what? The chat's gone a little bit quiet. I think everybody's gone home to bed. They're all happy with the FA Cup win.
Everybody out
as they should
celebrating,
be.
smoking and
Yeah.
drinking.
Grabbing a drink. Doing whatever
Unbelievable.
they're doing.
Oh, it was a
Great
great
night,
night.
home.
Great night.
There is one thing. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't want to be negative, but
Oh,
have to
don't
address-
then.
but I'm going to have to be. We have to address the elephant in the room.
And on that bombshell. Take care, everybody. Bye.
God bless. Up to 10.